Hello, welcome back to another game on Arena. I just found out that Viper actually played a few Arena games, I think in September and one or two in October. So I'm going to the September ones, and we have a classic, DraCoNT, playing as Mayans, Viper as the Aztecs, and I guess that makes him the favorite. Apparently Aztecs are considered the number one civ on Arena again. At least that's what I'm hearing from a few Arena players. Not sure about it, I don't want to judge, but it should be interesting. Viper is sending Villager to put a lumber camp here. That's a nice lumber spot. Oh, sorry, it's DraCoNT. Let's go for the maps. And we can see Viper is scouting DraCoNT's boar. They're really close. I think he won't go for the boar steal here. He doesn't really need to. Almost got a deer in, but DraCoNT apparently deciding to... No, he's actually keeping the boar outside. Should not be a problem. Main gold forward for DraCoNT. That's not too nice. On the back, the second stone. For mains, that's important. And the main stone, not ideally placed. And that lumber camp might get deleted later on to get a mining camp here. That's possible. But those few trees are a little bit annoying for him. Other than that, one really close. Second gold, forward, third gold. I guess that's the 2 golds from DraCoNT. And that is terrible because they're almost closer to Viper. Look at this. Let's check Viper's map here. Viper has the main gold on the back side, on the far side here. It shouldn't be a big problem. Main stone pretty safe in the back. Boar inside. The second gold in the back here, but outside. And the third gold for him is on the right hand side, on the far side, also outside. The map not too nice, but the main gold should be safe enough. Viper putting a mill here. It's got 3 deer inside. Maybe he had 4. Don't see it, but I guess it's 3. So his map looking pretty decent, except for the fact that he doesn't really have a big back base, and his arena, his walls are going deep into the map. He's almost in the middle of the map here. So we might see an aggressive game by actually both players, and I'm assuming that Viper is gonna go with Castle Age aggression here. I don't think we're going to see a Thrush. I hope we won't, because I don't like Thrush on Arena. It's pretty boring after we've seen like 3 or 4, and I've seen a lot of them. Everybody knows or should know that Jon Slow is one of the only players that enjoys the Thrush. Let's see how DraCoNT is going to play this. He's still keeping the gate open, using the sheep here, luring deer inside. All very nice. I hope my voice is not sounding too bad. I have a little bit of a cold, but I still want to cast these games. So if it sounds a little bit different, it might be due to the cold, and my headset is not ideal anymore. I guess it's been suffering over time. But I'm still casting these games. Relic-wise, might be important. This one closer to DraCoNT, but in the middle. This one a little bit closer to Viper, I guess. There are 2 relics on the right-hand side. Also extra gold here on the right-hand side for Viper, which is good. It's very close to him. There is only 1 extra gold as far as I can see. And I don't see an extra stone for now. Maybe I missed it, but it's not a big thing. House coming up for DraCoNT, and he's actually going for the Thrush here. Doesn't see another way, apparently. Is that a Thrush? Yes, 9:39. Cast feudal age time, and the Thrush is starting. Watchtower on Viper's walls. 4 villagers on stone, the mining camp. Probably ideally placed at this point. And he's not even trying to go for the tower hop. Instead, he's going for the 900 HP walls, using 3, now 4 villagers. No, it's gonna 3 to try and break Viper's walls here. Feudal age on the way for Viper 2, so it's not too far behind, 26 population. And he's got 3 villagers on stone, enough resources to click up to Castle Age immediately, except for building those villagers. Actually, he's doing 1 villager and then maybe Loom. It's possible. Is he going to Loom? Yes, Loom coming up. DraCoNT is in, and Viper is putting down Market, Blacksmith, Palisade in a house here to protect the main gold. I guess DraCoNT did not scout the main gold of the Viper. No, he cannot see it. And Viper didn't scout too much of DraCoNT's base either. Everybody knows where he is. You can see all the walls. Second watchtower coming up, and Viper probably is going to put a watchtower maybe here, yes, close to the main goal to make sure that DraCoNT cannot break these walls, cannot break the palisades here. TC is protecting the right-hand side. So for now, Viper is not panicking, but just putting up 1 defensive tower, and he should be able to get it up. DraCoNT cannot see this tower, and he has to go back. He won't be able to finish this one. So DraCoNT needs to move around to the other side, and Viper, I think, should maybe put some walls here. Question is, does he need to, or maybe a tower somewhere close? But Viper is up to Castle Age, going with the TC on that wood line, protecting this wood line here. And DraCoNT, what are you doing with the villagers? Did he move them back? Where are they actually? I don't see them. Maybe he moved them back completely. That's possible. DraCoNT with a lot of villagers on gold probably wants to go up to Castle Age now. Yeah, he's actually clicked up 1605, but he wasn't able to do a lot of damage, and Viper is ahead at this point. Not in villager numbers, which makes sense. DraCoNT probably had an easier time to create villagers, but he's got a siege workshop, he's got a monastery, he's got a second TC up and running, going for a few more farms. Will be able to put down a third TC if he wants to, and those towers will go down fast here, except for that Eagle Scout actually doing some damage to that ram. And DraCoNT is trying to be annoying as long as he can. Viper is now sending a villager to repair the ram here, and the second ram is on the way, so no problem here. DraCoNT, what's your plans now? Still a lot of villagers on go, double barracks, Eagle Scout production starting, and we are going to see Eagle Warrior upgrades. Maybe. How's the resources looking? He's missing a little bit of food. Eagle Warriors cost like 300 food, maybe 350. Not sure. But DraCoNT also housed, and he's sending in Eagle Scouts for now. No upgrades on those. Being housed on 40 is not really good, but okay. And we might see a castle drop from DraCoNT soon. Viper, though, has a few Eagle Scouts of his own because he was able to convert like 1 or 2 even. I don't see a barracks for the Viper. And that means he will be able to kill villagers that are repairing the towers, the Eagle Scouts from DraCoNT, and he should be able to take this last watchtower down. Even a villager now getting killed, trying to repair the tower here. Now DraCoNT has the advantage with the Eagle Scouts again, but Viper just switching to barracks now. And I guess we're going to see... We're going to see Eagles from Viper as well, or is he going with the standard military? No, Eagle Scouts, makes sense. Plus monks. And that castle is really ambitious, and I think Viper, not able to quick wall this. The Eagle Scouts moving in. The castle might actually go up. There's no defensive tower, and the Eagle advantage for DraCoNT could help here, but DraCoNT had only sent 3 villagers to build that castle. That's not enough. He's got so many villagers in gold. He's sending more now, but this might not be enough. Watchtower coming up from the Viper. DraCoNT is in trouble, and he needed to delete that castle. He needs to go back here. Has enough stone for the castle to be built, but that was just too ambitious. Was too easy to defend. Viper now has done the Eagle Warrior upgrade. No Eagle Warriors yet for DraCoNT coming up now. And I think Viper probably on full production here. Okay, not, as we can see now, but DraCoNT is going back. There is a TC and 2 watchtowers. That's just too heavy damage on those Eagles. Mangonel going down, and for now Viper is still able to stop that castle, to delay it from going up. It's amazing. No, Scorpions coming in against the Eagle Warriors. Interesting. DraCoNT probably on 1 TC. Yes. And he is trying to do the damage in Castle Age. Viper has 2 TC still, doesn't need a 3rd TC really. He's got good resources. He will be able to click up to Imperial Age over time, and might be able to get a castle up even, because 300 stone in the bank, and he could put more villages on. Now he's quick walling everything. Double palisade gate and 1 more palisade here. Wow, look at these beautiful quick walls. And that means those Eagles don't have a chance to go in without doing some damage on those buildings first. Viper's base is safe now. DraCoNT was not able to find the main gold, as I'm assuming, because otherwise he should have put a castle here. No, he cannot see it, and that's where you can see how important the scouting is. Viper has a safe gold here. Both players are on the way to Imperial Age, but Viper has 25 more villagers, and DraCoNT with Mayans going for plumed archers now. Viper is putting up his castle behind the siege workshop, and I think he will be able to go with the first traps and eventually take that castle down. So DraCoNT might be in trouble. Switching to plumed archers is what you expected to do as the Mayans player, but it might not be the best idea, seeing that Viper is ahead. And DraCoNT resources not looking too well. He's got enough wood and gold to put up 1 trebuchet now. Could go for a few more plumed archers, but he doesn't have a lot of gold, and he only got 5-6 villagers on that main gold now. Imperial Age for both players. Viper is going with the trebuchet immediately on 80% already. Yeah, and he has queued the second trebuchet as well. Square is coming up. Is he doing more Eagle Warriors? Not for now. Might even go for Jaguars once that castle is down. And that's going to be 2 against 1 trebuchets. DraCoNT also putting up the second trebuchet, trying to get ahead, but Viper is doing more damage. Now those Eagle Warriors could go in, but they probably won't be able to take down the trebuchet before getting killed by the castle and the watchtower. DraCoNT is still trying to, but of course Viper has villages around. Yeah, and those Eagle Warriors don't stand a chance. And we have both castles actually on the way to go down. Plate mail armor for the Viper. Problem is DraCoNT needs the castle more than Viper does, because DraCoNT wanted to go for plumed archers, doesn't have bracer, and with that castle going down, DraCoNT is calling the GG here. Interesting game, an attempt for the tower rush and then go into a relatively fast imp, but Viper did the same on 2 TCs with a total of, in the end, what's that, 28 more villagers. So he was able to pump out more units, was able to take that castle down and repair his own. And that way, GG, both players with a nice attempt, with a nice game, nice attempt for DraCoNT, but Viper was able to defend here. See you in the next games. GG.